zero as we reduce our homelessness. We're standing here today, as Director Howard has shared, due to planning, prioritizing a key issue in our city and our state. We stand here today on this hollow ground. The reason why it's hollow ground, because it will have people on this ground. And we do the people's work. And when we think about getting to functional zero, that means we have to put plans in place. And plans are merely plans until you put some money behind those plans. And once you put money behind those plans, then you are able to see true action at work. As Director Howard shared, my team and I sat with each individual department director in the early days of 2020, months before the pandemic. And what you see today is not only planning, it is perseverance. We went through a pandemic and we still made sure that this was a priority for the people, to focus on the unsheltered. But one of the things we talked about was being innovative. And so I credit Director Howard, his team, but also Harriet Phillips, who's in the back, who will never want to come behind the podium. She is the highest paid City of Little Rock employee with a grand salary of $0, who has kept the pressure on us to ensure that we focus on the unsheltered. And so between Director Howard, his team, as well as Harriet Phillips and the city board, we work to identify what works best for the City of Little Rock. As we know that this nation is all grappling with what's going on with homelessness, every city is a little bit different. And so we figured out what works best for our city as we chart this quilt of solutions. Pulaski County Judge Barry Hyde is here today. I applaud him and his team and what they're doing in the county, what we're doing right now in the state's capital city. And while we are very excited about it, there's still a long road of work. This is a quilt of solutions, a step in a long journey, but a step in how we grow forward as the state's capital city, ensuring that we see, we feel, and we hear every resident, whether he or she is sheltered or unsheltered. And so as we are excited about today, that we will have close to 200 unsheltered residents right here, both family with security, to ensure that they do not only stay here, but we are working to put our wraparound services with them so they can exit out of homelessness, because we know there's still more work to do. So we see today as a start in how we provide more solutions for our unsheltered. And again, as Psalms 82:4 states, deliver for the poor and the needy. We still got a lot more delivery goods to go.
Good morning, everyone. It's such a great day to be here. If you look at your program, you will see brief words by Virgin Miller. Nobody else has brief words. I think they said brief words for me because they knew the mayor and everybody else was going to talk longer than me. But again, seriously, this would not be possible without partnerships, public-private partnerships. And that is what's so important to get work like this done. I want to tell you that it's not a crime to be homeless, you guys. It's not a crime. But so many people want to make homeless people a problem. What I tell you is a problem is when we don't try to do something about it. And we're doing something about it now with this micro village. I also want to recognize another group that you may not think about. But when you try to put in a shelter or some type of service for homeless, everybody wants it, right? But they don't want it in their neighborhoods. Right across the street is the Goodwill neighborhood, led by their president, Sedalia Goulet. I've had to visit with them, talk with them, and they have embraced this. And that's what you have to have. You have to have neighborhoods and individuals who not only say they want to do something about it, but they embrace it. And so I want to give a big shout out to the Goodwill neighborhood who has embraced this in their neighborhood and has welcomed this. Not only do they say we want to do something about it, we want to be part of the solution. And that's what we all have to have. All of us have to put our backs on this wheel to try to do something about it. So take a look at the example of what the Goodwill neighborhood did to say we welcome this shelter, this micro village in our neighborhoods. And so when we try to put out more, and there's more work to do like the mayor said, let's get away from not in my neighborhood and take a look at it's all of our efforts to try to do something about it. I'm proud that this is in Ward 1. I'm proud of the Goodwill neighborhood for embracing this. I'm proud of the city, and I'm proud of all our partners for putting their work together to make this a reality. Thank you very much.